Welcome on board the Noble Lynda Bossler. I hope you have a safe and enjoyable stay on board. To make your stay as safe as possible, we have rules and procedures on the Noble Lynda that must be followed. Risk assessments, permit to work, pre-job meetings, waste separation together with the stop system are a few of the tools used on the Noble Lynda. All these procedures are explained in the Noble policy manuals. All Noble rigs maintain a non-smoking policy with clearly defined smoking areas. Each person on the Noble Lynda has the responsibility for his or her own safety and also for the safety of others. If you have any questions whatsoever, please contact me or one of your supervisors. In the event of an emergency, keep calm, follow orders and help your colleagues.
Morning.
Good morning, welcome on board to this Noble rig.
When you arrive on board, you'll be allocated your cabin and a lifeboat number. After you have checked in, you'll be then taken on a guided tour of the platform by the barge engineer or the medic, and a mustering card will be made up for you. This mustering card shows the location of your assigned lifeboat, the general arrangement of the rig, and the escape routes. Three lifeboats are located on board. 2 lifeboats have room for 40 people. The third boat has room for 60 people. There are also 2 raft stations with cranes on the main deck, each with 2 life rafts. In addition, there is a raft close to the drill floor. Each raft can carry 20 people. All escape routes in and outside the accommodation are clearly marked. There are fixed stairs leading to the sea surface inside all 3 leg wells, and there are additional rescue ladders on both sides of the platform. There is also a station bill on each floor of the living quarters. It explains the alarm signals, emergency organization, and the lifeboat you've been allocated to. 2 different alarm signals are used. The abandoned platform warning is a continuous sound signal. The general alarm is an interrupted sound signal. There will be messages over the PA system telling you what to do. When an alarm is sounded, a yellow light will flash in all areas with high noise levels. You need to wear personal protective equipment when you are outside the living quarters. If you haven't been allocated your own, you should contact the storekeeper. The following equipment is mandatory: coverall, hard hat, safety glasses, and safety boots. We also recommend you wear safety gloves when outside.
Hello Rob, do you have a permit for me?
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna do some grinding on the main deck.
Okay. You need all work permits?
Yeah, okay.
You need goggles?
Yeah.
Gloves?
Yeah.
Gas detector?
Okay.
Safety is a value with Noble and has first priority in all work on board. All work needs to be planned and, when required, the necessary work permits obtained before you are allowed to start. Noble Drilling has a policy to register all incidents while on board by either using stop report cards of the stop program or by informing your immediate supervisor. Good housekeeping is essential in working and living areas. Maintaining a high standard prevents both accidents and incidents. Smoking is prohibited except in living quarters and other clearly marked areas. Safety drills are held regularly on board. Follow the instructions given over the PA system. In your cabin, you will find an escape kit. It contains gloves, a torch, and an escape mask in case you should need it. If you have to muster, it may be wise to bring additional warm clothing. If you don't belong to any of the emergency teams on board, you must proceed directly to your allocated mustering station, or, in case of abandonment, to your lifeboat muster station. At your mustering station, you will find a T-card cabinet with your personal mustering card. This helps the lifeboat crew to get an overview of all personnel. Life jackets have to be worn during safety drills. In an emergency situation, if you can, you must go to your cabin and get your survival suit before mustering. If this is not possible, there are spare survival suits and life jackets near the muster point. When you notice a man overboard, you must raise the alarm immediately by either radio, telephone, third party, or by pushing the fire alarm which is connected to the radio room. Try to keep your eyes on the person at all times if possible. Should it become necessary to evacuate the platform, the following means of escape are provided: by helicopter, stairs, rescue ladders, standby boat, lifeboats, or by life rafts. If you have any questions whatsoever, then please ask your rig manager or your supervisor. Noble Drilling is an ISO 14001 company, which means each Noble rig has a DNV environmental management system designed to reduce the adverse impact of our drilling operations in the natural environment. What does this mean to you personally? All waste should be handled and disposed in such a manner as to prevent as much as possible harm to human beings and the environment. You are expected to be very cautious with fuel, oil, base oil, mud, and chemicals. Always use the chemical data sheets. Treat them as dangerous substances that have to be handled with the utmost care. You must, by law, take all reasonable steps to look after any waste you have or generate, and to prevent improper disposal by others. In practice, this means, if you find a spill somewhere on the rig, inform your supervisor, or use the spill control materials available. If you are involved with drilling operations, be cautious to prevent spills and contamination of your work area, especially when working with oil-based mud. On board of the rig, a garbage management plan is available which should be adhered to. All waste will be separated and will go in different containers. These containers are clearly labeled to make things easy. Examples of waste produced offshore are chemicals, scrap metal, wood, waste oils, oil rags and clothing, and special waste, such as batteries, solvents, fluorescent light bulbs, empty paint tins. Some special wastes can be classified as hazardous from the transportation point of view. This is legislated under the International Maritime Dangerous Goods Regulations. All hazardous waste streams are collected separately, packaged and labeled according to the relevant regulations. This will be arranged by the Rig Materials Coordinator and controlled by the barge engineer before shipping to the shore. Make yourself familiar with Noble's environmental procedures and work instructions. If you are in doubt, ask your immediate supervisor or the rig manager. They will be happy to support you. Have a pleasant stay on board of the Noble Lynda Bossler. Please assist us in making your stay on board a safe one.